Oh, hey! So is everybody having a good Calgary Expo so far?
Button.
Yeah, you having fun?
Yay!
Thank you. Do we sit on the name tag or do we remove the name tag?
I don't know. You can put it on the floor in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to put it on the floor in front of me.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for coming out to our InnerSpace panel. This is my third year, I think, at the Calgary Expo.
Fourth, because this is my third Calgary
Expo.
Expo.
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
This is my fourth. So it's a great con that continues to grow, and what an amazing guest list there.
Oh my goodness, the strongest in the country, I would say. A great turnout. So far, all the celebrities that we've had a chance to encounter have been delightful as well.
Yeah, I find you're a little off today.
Well, you know.
Oh no. So we've had a little change in plans for our panel. It was basically structured around several clips.
Yes.
That we were going to show you.
Clips from InnerSpace, clips from Utopia, and some exclusive Doctor Who clips and Orphan Black clips.
Yeah, that would have been cool, eh?
And get ready for disappointment.
So there's the screen there, but apparently the DVD...
and there's a projector and a laptop, and we brought a DVD, and it had all the clips on it. In fact, we brought multiple copies of this DVD just in case one wouldn't work. But wouldn't you know it?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
So it's going to be a bit of a different panel. So if you have any questions, definitely get them ready. As you can see, we are going to bring out two guests. Are people watching Orphan Black?
Yeah, all right.
That's so awesome.
Good. I feel kind of weird. I've got my back to these people over there.
Why do you have your back to the people?
There we go.
AJ?
You know, you could sit closer to the middle.
Why don't you let them sit where they want to sit, man?
Oh, is there reserved for VIP who aren't here yet? You know what? I'm on stage. Go over there. If they got an issue,
man!
take it up with me.
AJ Fry. Cut to like an hour
You know what?
now.
If you're here for our InnerSpace panel, you are VIP.
Oh, what a pandering sycophant.
There you go.
Cut to like an hour from now, and you're going to be like, Teddy said it was fine. I said to keep the seats.
There you go.
Well,
That's
hello there.
For everyone.
AJ and I left the hotel separately this morning, as is in our contract that we have to.
Yeah.
And we both wore a sweater with a shirt and tie.
Yeah.
So that's a little embarrassing. Which outfit do you like better, would you say?
I heard her say me.
I heard mine. Thanks, Mom.
Why are you trying to divide them?
What's that? Cynthia, the question's starting already. There will be a little bit more structure to this, but you asked if Cynthia had her baby. She has not had her baby yet. And she said before she went on mat leave that she thought, and I quote, she's going to be about a week late. I think that's what she said. So a woman knows, I guess, right?
Yeah, and she was her due date was like 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah.
So we can expect it sometime next week, I suppose.
So we're waiting. A new sci-fi fan. The little boy is probably going to be named Teddy after his dad. So
no.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Don't tweet that. It was just a joke. Actually, tweet that. She'd get a kick out of it.
So we were going to start with some highlights of what we've done over the past little while.
Oh, it was a great highlight reel.
It was hilarious. It even had some bloopers, rarely seen bloopers, of Teddy and I making mistakes. But we could reenact those.
Do you want to reenact?
How do we reenact a blooper?
I don't know. Well, what do you want to do that, or do you want to reenact the whole reel?
The highlight reel?
Yeah.
Sure.
Try the whole thing?
Jeez,
I only watched it once in an edit bay.
I don't know.
And I was drunk.
I'm trying to remember. Okay.
Just joking.
So you're at WonderCon and I'm a celebrity.
Okay. Hey, this WonderCon's awesome. What do you think of coming to a convention like this, Seth Rogen?
Who are you, funny little man?
And then you interviewing Jason Momoa.
Exactly.
AJ, what's your question for me?
My question is, what was it like working with Sylvester Stallone?
Terrible question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There we go. And then us
else?
making mistakes and goofing around on promos.
Oh, also pretend you're Giovanni Ribisi.
Okay. So, well, thanks for talking to me about Gangster Squad.
Yeah,
so
I'm talking
You got
about...
a little something on your...
Oh, it's a nosebleed! Oh, no. I had a moment with Giovanni Ribisi where I got like a gushing nosebleed at the end of the interview with him.
Yeah.
So that was funny. His eyes widened, and I knew that he knew, and he knew that I knew that he knew.
Yes.
But he was very cool about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble remembering anything else on the highlight reel.
Do you want to do some bloopers? Hey, everybody, welcome to InnerSpace. I'm Teddy
and I'm AJ
Fry. Hey, Cynthia's doing something in high heels that she shouldn't be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that was the highlight reel.
Hey.
Yeah. We're pathetic.
So after
is that
the
a piece of
highlight
paper?
Reel, yeah, this is a piece of paper
nice, bro.
with notes of what we were supposed to do. It's going to be difficult to really stay on this track. Talk about Utopia now?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Utopia. So has anybody seen the series Utopia? It's from across the pond.
Premiered on Thursday night.
Yeah.
If you're under the age of, I'd say 18, probably shouldn't watch. Well, 17.
18?
I don't know. Yeah,
it's the
pretty
90s.
graphic.
Yeah, if you're under the age of like 16, maybe not for you. But here's the thing: this is a really, really great show that's airing on Space. So what we're doing now, as you probably noticed earlier this year, we were really lucky. They decided to give us back our 11 o'clock spot, in addition to keeping the 6 o'clock spot Eastern. So that means that instead of just having a 4 p.m. airing out here, you also get a 9 p.m. airing. So we're
in prime time.
We're in prime time in Calgary.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, how prime time has faltered. Who's watching it at 9 o'clock? Are you watching us at 9 and at 4? A lot of people watching at 4. That's pretty cool.
Or online.
Yeah, or online.
Clips on space.ca.
So we were really stoked about that, but because we're now running this show Utopia on Thursday nights, it's from across the pond, the BBC, so it runs about an hour and 10 minutes. So what we're doing every Thursday at 11, instead of our normal episode of InnerSpace, we're doing an after show, which we used to do a lot of back in the day. So we're actually doing this Utopia after show, and if you've never seen the series yet, I really recommend checking it out. It's very dark, really dark themes, but it centers around a graphic novel that predicts calamities and disasters around the world. There's a manuscript for a second one, and forces both evil and benevolent are trying to get their hands on it, and it is an absolutely ass-kicking show, so I would highly recommend checking it out.
Highly recommend it, and then stick around to watch Teddy and I argue about what's going to happen
We
next.
have been arguing a little bit, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been nice. It's like old times.
Who would you say... Who do you agree with more? By round of applause, do you agree with AJ's theories more? Oh.
I lost already. You don't need to...
Or my theories more!
It was pretty even.
Also a smattering. So basically,
or Cynthia's.
You're just saying that because she's having a baby.
All right, we talked Utopia. Really recommend checking that out. We were going to do a promo for Panic Button, another upcoming series. This is kind of like a reality show, like a competition show, but it's Canadian, so there's no big prize at the end.
There's a T-shirt, I believe.
People have to face their fears. I actually went to the set of Panic Button. It's really cool. It's like a really amazing, over-the-top, one of those, terror houses that you go to at the fair, where you go through in the cart.
Haunted house?
A haunted house?
Yeah.
Yeah, except there's no cart, and you have to go through all these challenges. But some of the episodes are about like facing your fears of snakes or of spiders. But when I did it, there was no creature there.
But you're not scared of anything because you're so Mr. Logic that you're like, I am not afraid of anything. So what could they possibly do to scare you? Love? Did they show you love?
Yeah, responsibility.
That's my fear.
You get to the end and it's children. Oh! I can't do this. But it was really cool to get to go and explore it, and it's a really fun, shocking show, very over the top.
So can you say what you did, or is that a spoiler?
Well, I went through this maze of terrifying, stuff.
Yeah.
There was a guy like hanging from a chain, but I could tell it was a guy.
So did you have to act scared?
It was a little bit. Like I had to act scared. But I think what they told me was that they'd already done some run-throughs with like actual competitors, people who are a bit more naturally afraid than I am. That's not me trying to say I'm like super brave or anything, but I just figured as a TV show host they weren't going to do anything that would harm me. So I knew going through there I'm safe. Well, they're not going to terrify me. I'll be fine.
You're so brave.
I had so much fake confidence. So that was Panic Button. That's coming to space in the very near future.
We were also going to show you a couple clips from Doctor Who. Enjoying the third season of Doctor Who?
Do you want to try and reenact those clips?
Yes.
Do you remember them?
Actually, yeah, we watched.
So the first one was with the doctor and the guys. Remember?
I don't remember that one.
Okay, hold on. Let me refresh your memory.
Okay, go.
There we go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Yes.
So who do you want to be, the doctor or the guys in the rubble?
Come on.
All right. I'll be the guys in the rubble. I'll let Teddy take this one. Okay. So picture this. There's a TARDIS in a bunch of rubble, and it's kind of like over there. The TARDIS, not a TARDIS. I'm assuming it's the TARDIS. Could be in multiple TARDIS. I don't know.
Multiple TARDIS is TARDI?
And there's the door is visible, and the doctor's there, and there's 3 guys, and it looks very futuristic, and they're kind of wearing like, I don't know, salvaging gear, almost like they're garbage men maybe.
Well, you're stretching.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are they wearing then, Teddy? You describe it.
I don't know. A unitard of sort.
They're not wearing unitards.
They were wearing a onesie of some sort.
They were like astronaut, kind of, but like more like utilitarian, kind of like.
We may recall the clip differently.
Okay.
It was in a candy factory, right?
There was no candy factory, Wilson. All right, so you're the doctor, I'm the guys in the rubble.
And so the TARDIS is here. It's kind of on its back. Picture a bow tie, taller, better looking.
Right, yeah.
And here we go.
Okay. You can't go after her. It's suicide.
I've got to get in there. I've got to get in the TARDIS.
But you can't go in there. It's not safe.
You must open it. If you open the TARDIS door for me, this scrap is all yours.
Really?
No, because then they were like,
oh, yeah, right, yeah. They didn't realize quite yet how important it was. They're like, yeah, what do we need with that?
I don't think you understand. This is not a regular police call box. This salvage will be the salvage of your life.
Ah. So then they go over and they get this like gas mask thing, and then they give it to the doctor.
Oh, I don't remember this part.
Yeah, and then he sees the gas mask.
Oh, and then he puts it on?
And then I think that's when we cut out, when he's like about to go into the TARDIS.
About to go into the TARDIS. So there you go, Doctor Who, clip 1. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's really riveting when you see the real thing. And then the other one.
Yeah, so there's 2 people in this one. I know who I want to be. Jenna Louise Coleman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember the other person.
Oh, is she the only one in
She's
the
the only
game?
one in
Okay,
there.
well then you do it.
Okay, so she's
AJ has a very feminine face.
There we go. She's on the ground, and
What are
she's
you
kind of
doing?
covered in rubble.
Yeah.
And she wakes up, and then she throws the rubble off of her.
That's right.
And then she gets up, and she's walking around, and she's on her own.
Bemused, she doesn't know where she is really.
Yeah, and she, I think, is maybe like calling out to the doctor, but she's not getting any replies.
Also of note, the episode, if you've seen online, is called Journey to the Center of the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Very
So then
key,
she's
right?
walking around, and she comes up to a doorway.
Yeah.
And this is where there's a clip online you may have seen of this episode. There's a red flashing light above
You're
the
not
door.
doing her voice at all. I thought there was
can't
going to
do
be.
her voice.
Come on!
Oh, red flashing light. I guess. Let's get Jordon out here to do the proper British
Don't do
accent.
the voice. Yeah.
That's probably a bad sign.
Yeah.
And a button. So then she pushes the button.
Yeah.
The door's open, and then a great big ball of fire comes towards her, and she says, "Bad decision," or something like that.
Something like
big
that.
mistake. And then she starts running away, and then she gets through another door, and she hits the button, and then a door closes, and then she lets out a sigh.
It's a really
That's
good
the
clip.
clip.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think part of that. Woo! AJ Fry as a lady. Are you digging the current season of Doctor Who by round of applause? You liking it? Yeah. Jenna Louise Coleman, do you like? I like her. I like her moxie.
I do. I like her. I'm starting to miss the pawns a wee bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little. Just that playfulness. But you know what it is because they had the relationship with the Doctor already,
Yes.
and we're seeing this one blossom.
Yeah.
So there's that comfort level that was already there. I guess that's what I'm missing.
Yeah, well, no, well said. Any theories at this point as to who Jenna Louise Coleman is, what she is? Does anybody have any out there? I read a theory online that I regurgitated on InnerSpace. It probably said was my own. That she was actually a TARDIS. Terrible theory? Yeah. What do you think?
One.
Yeah, what do you think, Ben? Could be the Doctor's daughter. Oh, from like the David Tennant era, right?
Potentially.
Yeah, and David Tennant actually married her.
There's a bit of a romantic tone between the two, though. So
Is it paternal or is
it's
it romantic?
tough to tell.
I think it's romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your mic working?
I don't know. Hello?
There you go, a little closer. Oh, a theory about Jenna Louise Coleman?
She might be related to Captain Jack in a way, just kind of how
That
the
one as
TARDIS
well.
treats them.
Captain Jack's sister. I think that would be cool. So does the TARDIS just not like her because she's impossible in terms of space and time because she's died multiple times? Is that why the TARDIS doesn't like her? Because I wonder if there's something else there. Somebody talked about the fact that maybe. she is like part-time Lord, but we kind of had that with River Song a little bit.
Maybe we're going to get the
Alex
payoff
Kingston.
of why the TARDIS doesn't like her in this episode because she caused the crash that is leaving the TARDIS in the situation where it needs to be salvaged.
That's speculation. We don't know that for sure.
Don't know.
But
I haven't seen the episode.
haven't
Seen
seen
the
the
two clips.
episode.
Didn't even do a reenactment very well.
Yeah. So
There
what
you
else do you want to talk about?
That was on
what
all
else
we had
about
planned.
Doctor Who?
Yep, Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And then Orphan Black.
Orphan Black! So, here's the thing. On InnerSpace, we talk about a lot of shows, some
Yes.
of which are on space, some of which aren't. We talk about shows like The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones all the time.
Yes.
But we also talk a lot about shows that are on space. AJ and I both realize how lucky we are to have the jobs that we have, and we
Yes.
pinch ourselves every day. And part of the reason why we're lucky is because we like the programming on space. We were both fans of the channel before we started working for it.
Yes.
But we're geeks, so inevitably, we're very, very opinionated about what we like.
Yes.
And sometimes we have to talk about shows that we like more than others. As geeks, we have opinions.
Yes.
If two of us don't love a show, we try not to be both negative about it. We try to whoever's more passionate about it could take it, and then we try to balance it a little bit.
Yeah.
So we've had a lot of shows on InnerSpace when we were an after show, and now that we've talked about that we don't love, but we like elements of.
Yes.
It's really, really fortunate when you get to talk about a show that you unequivocally, over the moon, are a total fan of, with basically
Yes.
no exception.
Is there anyone here who is not watching Orphan Black?
Get her!
You.
Get her! Clone her!
There's something that you need to change in your lives right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, InnerSpace showrunner Amy Griffin!
Hey!
Doesn't know how to work a DVD player. Just kidding. It's not you.
Do you have an announcement, Amy?
Putting that on me.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
great.
saw you. What's up, baby?
The Orphan Black people are backstage.
Oh,
so
my
you can bring them
goodness!
out.
So as I was saying, it's a real treat when you get to talk about a show that you unequivocally love, and I think I speak for both of us when I say these first 4 episodes so far of this series have been amazing.
We've both also seen the 5th one, which airs tonight.
Don't brag. You're losing them. They're turning.
Sorry,
They're turning.
no spoilers, but it's fair to say it's another awesome episode. I mean, the 4th one ended, and I was like, how are they going to top this? How do they keep this going?
When the ship hits the iceberg in that one scene?
Exactly,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
The whole thing with the giraffe just really took me for a turn.
The giraffe? Where did they even get one?
A clone giraffe. Who knew?
A Navi giraffe. Yeah. Because they're tall.
Should we bring them out?
Sure.
Here we go. Jordon Gavaris and Dylan Bruce, everyone.
Yeah!
Hey!
Yeah! Dylan Bruce, a.k.a. Paul. Jordon Gavaris, a.k.a. Felix. Hey,
Welcome
buddy,
to the
how's it
stage.
going? Grab a mic. There's nameplate tags and everything.
There you go.
Yeah?
You're over next to me. Oh.
That's pretty cool, eh? Hey, you guys are a little matchy, like
Yeah,
AJ and I.
You're
cloned? Oh, you got
it.
yeah.
There you go.
We should have turned that on.
We cloned each other today.
You cloned each other.
Yes. This was actually a mistake. Hey, hi, look at you. You look snazzy.
But you know, there's some subtle differences here. Note, I'm in socksless boat shoes. These are called Sperry topsiders. For anyone over 50 would know that.
Yes.
And what are those?
These are boots.
Way cooler than I could hope to be.
Paul wears boots like this.
Can we sit down?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do it. Sorry. So have you heard the update about no clips?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so that's why we've been running around.
The question is then, because we were going to show clips from your characters, do you know what those clips were?
Yes, I believe we do.
I know what the clips are as well. Yes.
I smell a
now,
reenactment.
do we need to reenact these with you?
My question to you is, do you have a shower? Because I believe mine.
Because
that's
because Paul just
I
happened
volunteer
to be
Teddy for that one.
naked.
Teddy?
If we say that we have a shower, will you take your clothes off and get in it?
Who wouldn't?
Excellent. Get a shower. Get a shower.
Listen, if we're gonna do this, I need my hairstylist, my makeup artist. I need someone with jet black eyeliner because. Have you got that?
She's got it right here.
Let's do it.
Felix! Felix! You dirty devil.
Oh, Felix, yeah, he is.
Well, maybe
How are y'all doing?
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thank you so much for the warm welcome to Calgary.
It's amazing.
This is my second time in Calgary. The first time I came here 4 years ago, it was after I did my first film, and we were doing what they call looping, ADR, where you go back in and you talk over it's very boring. You talk over your lines. And I think I only saw the town from outside the hotel room, so this has been quite an experience. I had an incredible dinner at a restaurant called Blink last night.
Yeah.
Anyone? Blink?
You're now an investor.
You're like, yeah.
He's an
kinda.
investor.
Yeah.
He just
actually,
goes to different
this
cities
is
and
actually
invests in
what
restaurants.
you think this is an Orphan Black panel. This is actually a market poll. I'm looking to know.
Oh, you.
So we're gonna open up the floor to questions in just a second, but I want to ask you guys. You know, we talked to you about the show on InnerSpace before, but I don't think I've asked. You know, when you first got the part and then started to see the scripts, what were your thoughts? Because you know, I love having the rug pulled out from under me by plot twists in my genre, and there have already been plenty. Only 4 episodes in. So what did you think when you started to read these scripts and realize the quality of what you're going to be involved with?
Oh my God, it was a dream send for both of us. I think, you know, as actors, and just to be involved in. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
I am.
He just looks at me and laughs sometimes. It makes me very uncomfortable. You know what? To me, the scripts were like candy. It felt like from the start that we were a part of something very special, and I think the whole cast and crew, everyone felt that way, and hopefully it's translating to the audience because, it's. And trust me, it just gets weirder and creepier and more effed up as we go along.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Jordan, do you want to laugh dismissively? I'm just kidding.
I do.
Jordan,
Teddy,
look
yes, I
at
do.
me so I can laugh at you. Oh, God.
That feels terrible. Why did I do that?
That's a lot.
When I got the script, I mean, I've said this a couple of times. I'm 23 years old. You know, the roles that 23-year-olds are often...
Liar.
I'm actually 47.
57.
And I use something called argan oil on my face. and they
That
call
sounds
that.
like something from Game of Thrones.
It's
Argan oil.
Get me Peter Dinklage. Yeah, and no, you're usually given the opportunity to read for scripts for networks like the CW or ABC Family, and while those are wonderful shows, they really only offer you a scope so big. The emotional breadth of the characters and the facets of there's the scope of their lives is quite small. Whereas in a show like this, the characters, it's a global show. It takes place all over the world. The problems are larger than life. These are more so ordinary people in extraordinary circumstances. So for me, at 23 years old, to get the opportunity to do something like that, and to do a script that you really love. There are a lot of bad scripts floating around out there, and the textural layering that Graham and John, the creators, have managed to work into the scripts, which I'm sure you'll notice as we go forward. Little things have already been peppered through there, like Huxley Station is actually a call out to Aldous Huxley, the writer of Brave New World and The Island. I don't know if you guys have read those books.
You got a fan over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. Brave New
That's
World is one of my favorite novels. So when I noticed stuff like that, I thought, wow, these are smart people behind a smart show.
Some of the same production talent that was behind, things like Cube and Ginger Snaps as well.
Well,
right?
Ginger Snaps is one of my. I saw that movie when I was 10 years old. I'm a huge horror fan, huge horror fan, and you are too, yeah. And then to get the chance to work with, I worked with John actually on another series I did 3 years ago called Unnatural History, which none of you have heard of, and that's okay.
I've heard of it, Jordan.
There's a reason. Thanks.
Give an obligatory
Thanks,
clap
buddy.
like you've heard of it.
You're welcome.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Obligatory.
Natural history
Oh.
fans.
Thank you. But I did work with John, but I thought he thought I was awful. And so then when I saw his name on the creators list when I went in to do my initial read for the show, I thought, I thought a very bad word. And I
What
didn't
word
think-
was that, Jordan? Can you enlighten us?
it rhymes with hit.
Mitt.
Yes. Good.
Tit?
I didn't even see you there.
AJ Fry, ladies and gentlemen.
That's just because I sit here quietly listening,
You
not interrupting. Like,
AJ,
well,
you're
I
such a good listener.
But sorry, you go. What was that,
Finish
AJ?
your story.
You interrupted him.
John is great, and I'm still hoping that we get Catherine Isabel or Emily Perkins on the show at some point, because I would just fanboy out, geek out, and I don't know if anyone noticed, but the suburb that Allison lives in Orphan Black is the suburb of Bailey Downs.
Yes,
For anyone
sir.
who has seen Ginger Snaps, so that was our little cute little fun fact there.
A lot of things I haven't noticed about the show. I gotta watch it.
Well, maybe you should
better.
watch it again, Teddy. Maybe you
What,
should watch
Teddy?
it closely. Maybe you should stop Facebooking while you watch our show.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you should have clips, Teddy, as well.
We should have clips.
Gosh.
Well, I do feel bad about us not being able to play any clips. So
I know.
let's talk about episode 5 a little bit. You
Okay.
gotta sort of tease
The episode
what
airing tonight,
happens.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it airs tonight. I don't want any major spoilers. You don't want to ruin the episode, but we do see a lot more of Dylan's character, Paul. So
Right.
maybe you can sort of set up what's going on with
Yeah,
Paul in this episode.
through the first 4 episodes, my character's kind of been like Kramer from Seinfeld. He just pops in with a well-coiffed do and has a quick jaunt with old Sarah and then leaves.
I don't
Jaunt is a
remember
word
Kramer
for it.
having a chest like that.
And I'm out. We got Chris Rock in the house over here.
Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, it's actually Paul's story starts coming to fruition here. I start being investigated as to possibly being part of something bigger involved with the clones, and you find out a lot more about Paul's backstory and what the hell he's up to. So it's actually a really intense episode, and it was a really fun episode for me. And it's actually it's a nice arc to play it as well, instead of playing the doting boyfriend the whole time. I get to actually do something, and he kicks a little ass. So
What was that over there?
What?
say again.
I think I
Sausage.
heard
Say
some of this.
again.
What was that? That he was.
I
That
have
he
to tell you.
was.
My first costume fitting involved a sock, and that was it. So
What a coincidence. So did mine.
whoa, my man.
Were you aware when you got the role of the amount of bum you would be showing?
I feel like that's all I contribute to the show is just
No, not true.
Oh, thank you very much. You're too kind, you liar. No, I was lunging my way through the apartment as I'm like trying.
I've never done so many squats in my life.
I haven't either.
I know. It's like, what?
And you know, at a certain point, they just stop working, and you're really
You
just
get to
kind
the
of doing
point,
it for
you're
show.
Like, come on.
But no, I wasn't. I actually was aware, and I to get serious for a moment. I for a long time when I was younger, I thought to myself, you know, I'm probably never going to do nudity, and I don't think it's really necessary. And then I got to a certain point because I was a very straight-laced kid. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, and I guess this was my own private rebellion. I got to a point where now I think, yeah, especially with these characters, they're so uninhibited, Felix in particular, and so unabashed and so free with his body. I thought, you know, why is it only fair to represent the emotional part of that character, his liberties and the emotional freedom? That should also be represented physically as well. So I felt like I was copping out if I didn't do it, and I really wanted to. I got to a point where I thought, yeah, I really want to do this. And then I did it, and then I realized that everyone was going to see it.
And Jordon, what is Felix's nickname for Paul?
Well, are there any kids in the audience?
There's kids in the audience.
Do we do earmuffs?
Children, cover your ears.
Or do we do it?
No, oh no, there's kids here.
Yeah,
We can't do it.
Yeah.
We can't do it.
Well, I'm
But
sure
that's why Paul's so free when he
Well, the
walks
acronym
around
is
in the buff.
BDP, so maybe you can fill in the blanks.
Oh, I think I just did.
Did
yeah,
you?
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. And I
AJ,
was like,
got it.
Get
thank
it?
you,
You got it?
Graham.
There.
Thank you for
Where's
writing
John
that into the story.
Barrowman?
John Barrowman.
Where
I'm
is
John
he right
Barrowman
now?
right now.
We had the funniest experience yesterday with him in the green room when we were doing interviews.
Uh-oh.
It
Don't
involved-
go there. Don't go there. We can't go there.
Let's just say he's one of the most he's actually the loveliest. He's a really lovely man and very entertaining.
To say the least.
Especially when he decides to moon a journalist.
With the mayor of Calgary in the room, I believe. Unbeknownst to him, of course.
Well, you may not know, but he and AJ have a bit of an amorous past. He's right.
You guys
Once-
didn't. You guys fake dated for a
Do
while.
tell,
didn't
AJ.
Yeah.
Do tell.
It was at Fan Expo in Toronto this past summer. He, let's see. He was in studio with me in the morning and cuddled me like a baby. Then on
Yes.
stage, he gave me a bit of a fake lap dance in front of the crowd.
Wow.
Pretty sure we kissed a couple of times. And then back at the
You're
booth.
pretty sure.
Well, yeah, we
You
kissed
had
a couple
blacked out.
times, yeah. And then at the booth, I showed him my custom I
Oh
Heart.
wow! I thought you were gonna say something else.
Again, hello to the kids in the crowd.
Oh my word!
He ended up cupping my bum while admiring some custom underwear that I had adorned for him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Wait. Can we backtrack? You have custom-made
Well,
underwear?
See,
Smaller crotch.
Low blow.
You never know the
Teddy.
ones that are gonna land.
Both
you know?
literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Low blow.
Low.
Oh, my goodness.
You never know. It's gonna work. Sorry, buddy.
well, John seems to like it, so.
So Jordon, without going into spoilers about tonight, can you kind of tease us a little bit, tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about where we may be going tonight, or with
I
Jordon
think-
going forward, or with Felix going forward?
Well, I think both Felix and kind of the rest of the cast, what we've seen so far from episodes 1 to 4, there's been, obviously, with a show like this, there's a lot to get through. There's a lot of exposition that you have to get through, and I found that episode 2 in particular was quite expository, and for good reason. There's a lot of information that the audience needs. We need to raise the stakes, and to raise the stakes, you have to set up the mystery. Oh, sweetheart, is she okay? Oh, no.
Children make him cry, I swear. I'm not
literally, I have
kidding.
such a soft spot for kids. I was on the parade float yesterday, and there were these kids dressed up in these adorable
And
costumes.
I pointed them out to him.
And I did. I started to cry.
He's got a good heart, folks.
I
He's
cry
got
a couple of
good
times a
heart.
day, actually. I guess it all started when I was about. No, but seriously. I think what we're going to start to see now is more so how the mystery is beginning to affect the relationships between the clones and their significant others. We get to know Cosima much better, which, for me in particular, I really like Cosima. I think she's one of my favorites.
Great.
And so to get to know her, I think we can look forward to a great storyline with Kasima. And
soccer mom storyline starts.
yeah,
coming into play
Allison
a lot,
starts.
yeah.
We really start to get to know
Oh my
Allison
goodness.
very well.
Wait till episode 6 with
Yeah.
Miss Allison. It gets really, really fun and
It's
interesting.
some of the best, some of my favorite scenes
Yeah,
actually.
oh, they're
were
fantastic.
They became
yeah.
like at first I wasn't sure. I'm like, oh, she kind of seems a little bit, meh, but within, you know, because she's uptight and high strung. But then within about 3 episodes, you see that cord start to unravel.
And it's really, really fun to watch.
It is really
Yeah,
fun to
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
So we're gonna get to know the clones a little better, and we're gonna see their relationships tested in the next couple of episodes, and we're also gonna see there's a lot more. There are quite a number of revelations that happen
Lots of revelations.
related to the overarching mystery, but yeah, we're gonna get to know them better, which is really kind of nice. Because it gets you more invested in the characters, and that way when things happen, it's not like, oh, that just happened. It's, oh my god.
And there's going to be
I think you'll actually do that in your living room. You'll like
Oh my
fly forward
God.
off your.
but
Oh god. Oh god. That's horrible.
but there also will be some new characters introduced as well that could possibly. be
And
behind.
Dylan is shirtless. I know that's what you
No,
all
I'm
want to know.
not. I'm done. I think I'm done with the shirt off stuff.
Well, we're going to open it up to the floor for questions, but I got to say, I watched episode 5 last night in the hotel room, and I did a panel earlier with James Callis from Battlestar Galactica, played Gaius Baltar. And
You met Baltar?
Gaius Baltar.
He was
I
on,
was such
he was
a
on my
BSG
flight.
fan.
He was on your flight?
He was on my flight.
Yeah.
And the guy from Princess Bride sat in front of me.
Carrie
Oh, Carrie
Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah, and
Or is Chris
every
Rennie?
time that the stewardess asked him if he needed something, he said, "As you wish." It was quite a. It was
No, for
amazing.
real?
No, I'm kidding. I wish. As I wish.
But I was going to say that, compliment to Orphan Black. Watching the episode last night, I can't recall being as stressed watching an episode of television last night, episode 5 of Orphan Black, since watching Battlestar Galactica.
Oh
That's such high
my
praise. That's
word.
fantastic.
And I mean that, but at this point,
Thank you so
the
much.
plot line's starting to come together. I was literally stressed watching it.
What adds to that is that because Tatiana is so many different characters, you feel like her character could get killed at any moment. Like
That's
because
very true.
she doesn't have to leave the show if one of her characters is
No,
killed.
she does not. No, she
So.
does not.
There you go.
And don't tell Tatiana Maslany this, because we don't want it to be awkward the next time we interview her. But AJ and I both agreed earlier that we have the biggest crush on
Kasima.
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 man.
Yeah.
Seema?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See? Well, yeah.
Well, who's your clone crush?
Mm-hmm.
I got the hots for Allison.
Really? Eh?
I gotta say-
I don't
Straight
know,
laced.
weird,
Straight
right?
laced.
Not really though. It's just
I think it's the fact that she's so volatile, because when she's got her little fringe bangs in and
yeah.
her
I think it's the
Lululemon
bangs,
spandex.
right?
bangs.
Yeah. I don't know.
Please tell Tatiana we made it really awkward.
Yeah.
This.
Awkward.
As we sexualize and debase her characters in front of a room full of people. Lovely. She's quite the feminist too. She would not like that.
She would not like that. Great. All our interviews
Wonderful.
with InnerSpace are canceled. Let's open the floor to questions. Ask us anything you want. It's like a Reddit. Ask me anything. Ask us anything.
Yeah.
Ask them anything.
Right over there.
Oh my
We're
God.
gonna hear the question. It was about when Felix babysat Allison's kids. What a great scene, eh?
There were my philosophy behind the character, having just done a children's show, because we were always in the position of, you can't curse and you can't say these things, and the character was really more a shade of myself than anything, because Felix is so clearly delineated from me as a human being. I approach everything with, okay, not, how do I play this safe, but what can I possibly get away with? How far can I really push the envelope here? And I got that scene and I thought, well, all right, they're pushing it for me. And the kids were so great, and they're so, just so stark-faced and kind of so still that it was just so fun trying to get a rise out of them, and they didn't buy into it. I couldn't make them crack. I couldn't make them laugh. They were so wonderful. It
They're
was
the
really a lot
sweetest
of fun.
kids too. So cute.
They
those two.
are.
Yeah. Incredibly.
Cry when you met them?
He
When
shed
I
a
saw
tear.
them with their dad, actually outside the trailers, I had a private moment after.
The sweetest guy on earth.
He truly is.
We got a question down front.
Hello.
How do you feel about all the gifs of your butt on Tumblr now?
What was the question? I didn't hear that.
Do you know how do you feel about all the GIFs, the GIFs of your butt on television?
Well, he put
On
them
Tumblr.
there.
On Tumblr, sorry. Tumblr, not television.
How
Tumblr.
do you feel about it?
Well, actually, it's really funny. My dad called me and he was like, "Hey, Jory."
Nice
I was like,
tush.
"Hi, Dad." And he's like, "Well, I was Googling you this morning." I was like, "Dad, I've told you, stay off the message boards." He goes onto the message boards and like writes, I'm like, "Stay off the message boards. Don't Google me." Well, I got a little surprise. I don't know if you know this, but you can Google Jordon Gavaris and, oh, Christ, your ass comes up.
What was your
Thank you,
favorite
Dad.
butt scene of his?
Oh, the one where he's painting.
The painting
Right,
one.
that's got to be the best one.
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Mine in particular, not to be weird.
Was it the thong?
But no, it was when Vic picks you up and then it exposes your derriere.
Oh.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that one.
That was
I
quite
thought
funny.
that was cute and funny.
It was a little. It was cheeky, wasn't it?
It was very cheeky.
I've had lots of bonding moments over your butt with new friends.
Thank you so much.
I
you
think
know-
she's talking to me, pal.
Oh. But this is what television is. It's about bringing people together through your naked body.
Yes.
Exactly. Does your family and friends Google you? Do you get Googled?
I don't think so. No. Yeah. I tell them to stay Google free.
Do you Google yourself? Be honest.
Of course.
Yeah.
Duh. Who doesn't? No, I don't mind. Whatever. Butts out there. Butts out there.
I'm okay. I'm really okay with it. I threw up a couple of times, but I'm okay with it now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, I was just wondering, like, because of the fact that Tatiana is playing so many characters, how is it like acting opposite of her like twice? Like, how does that work? Is it really confusing?
Well, Jordan plays with multiple of Tatiana's characters. I really only play with one in the first few episodes. So.
The technology that we use to shoot those scenes. Is called,
we're going into techno.
I'll keep
aspect.
this. I'm going to try
He's
and
pretty good
explain
at it.
this the best way possible. I'll keep it very brief. We use something called a techno dolly. Now, what this thing does is it works on a movement pattern down to a micrometer. So what it enables us to do is move. In old movies like The Parent Trap, the camera would have to stay still. So what they would do is shoot it twice and then splice the scenes together. But now with the techno dolly, because this camera memorizes this movement pattern, it works as what's called a working plate shot, or a moving plate shot. So we can move actors in and out, and then in the end, piece it all together, and it works just as well as keeping the camera still. We're able to splice all the scenes together. Now, when I'm in a scene with more than one clone, which does happen in the series, it hasn't happened yet, but may even happen tonight, then I'm getting fired.
What do you mean? You've already been in a scene with more than one clone.
Have I? Oh yeah, I
with
have. I completely
Cosima and
forgot about
Sarah.
that. Whoa.
Watch the show, pal. All right, it's pretty good.
Like, what's it called?
Orphan what?
It's on one hand, it's easy because Tat is, as you all know, brilliant, and I say that not lightly. I've worked with many a young actor, and all very talented, but she's something very special. She's been doing it for a while, but.
Just the most grounded
She's
human
the most
being as well.
wonderful. She's an extraordinary human being,
So
as well as
lovely.
a real advocate for women's rights. She's an extraordinary woman, and
so intelligent, so smart.
she's. We're actually going to be proposing to her in the
Yeah,
next couple
both
of
of
days.
us.
Apparently,
It's a race to the altar.
but sometimes it can get a little tricky because if there are multiple clones in the scene, Tat will be playing one clone. And the other clones, they are tennis balls on T-stands, acting as eye lines. And tennis balls make very lousy scene partners.
No, they don't.
Well, they're bright color. They're brightly colored, I guess. They give. I was gonna draw lines
three-dimensional.
or something on them.
You know.
Inherently three-dimensional. Better than an X on the wall, I think, is what Tat said.
And they have intense demands, the tennis balls.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
The worst, like
Yeah.
just the worst.
Divas.
They don't want to be. What's one of the famous tennis ball company?
Spalding.
Spalding. Well, the ball all of a sudden decides it doesn't want to be a Spalding. It wants to be a. What's another famous tennis ball company?
We don't know sports.
I got the one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Wilson.
It wants to be a
Yes.
Wilson.
Wilson.
Wilson. Acting.
Acting.
What I do is really quite profound. I'll stop. Where am I?
That was pretty good. No, I like that. Yeah, that was good.
Hey,
That
should
was
we
good.
just, we're going to do one more quick question, and then we don't have a ton of time, so if there's time on the back end, we'll take a few more. We'll get to your question. We just got to make it a quick one. But I know some people are shooting. Tatiana couldn't be here, and so do we want to just give her a round of applause for her performance? Anybody who's
Yes.
shooting, shoot the audience. Tell us what you think of Tatiana Maslany's performance at Orphan Black. Woo!
Oh my God. Tatiana.
We missed you.
Oh God,
We
I
love
love you.
You're my favorite.
I love you. So let's get to your question real quick, and then we're going to do a draw, some prizes.
Oh my. Yes.
Have you guys sort of suggested to the producers maybe I could have a clone just to make sure that
yeah.
if my character dies?
Oh yes, I have taken both of them out for drinks. And we've had talks about the. Yeah, oh, yeah. Come on, I got to work that angle. But I've heard no word back yet. But at least, well, no, I can't even go there.
All
I'm
we can
sorry.
say is anything in the Orphan Black realm is possible.
Is possible. Actually, I was hoping for next year that we were going to clone a woolly mammoth and kind of make it an orphan clone Jurassic Park hybrid kind of show. I smell spin-off.
Oh,
Jurassic Orphan.
Jurassic Orphan.
Jurassic Orphan Park.
Coming 2014.
That sounds like somehow inappropriate, and I know it is. I just haven't figured it out. Like,
Let's not go there. The children.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually speaking from a political standpoint,
Oh.
but yes, you filthy-minded person.
All right, so we're going to... Oh, Amy Griffin. And Amy, did you have things you wanted to say? You wanted to convey some rules? Once again, InnerSpace showrunner, a peek behind the curtain. She runs a show, along with other great producers. Amy Griffin.
Thank you. Okay, so I feel really awful that we weren't able to show you guys the clips. I know. Did you just boo me?
Yes, I saw it.
Yes.
He did.
So what we're going to try to do is play them at our booth during the photo op and autograph panel this afternoon. So if you want to come by, you can still see them. It won't be as good as Teddy and AJ's reenactment, but Matt Smith's still pretty good to check out. So come on by, and we'll try to play them for you then. And so...
6 to 7.
Yep.
Please come say hi. Come
Yes,
have a
absolutely.
conversation.
Great, yeah. So now for the draws, since everyone didn't get a chance to get a ticket, for the scripts, we're going to ask a few trivia questions, and you can get some autographed copies of the Orphan Black scripts. And then we'll
Oh
draw
God, I would
these
lose at this
extra
contest.
prizes.
What do you think of Orphan Black? Are you liking the show?
It's amazing.
Do you like speaking in public?
Oh, I love it.
What else?
You're so cruel. God, man.
I'm small. It's a Napoleon complex. Anywho, so we're gonna do trivia first, right? Okay, AJ, after you.
Sure
sir.
thing. So hands up, and we'll choose someone whose hand goes up first. Name 3 of the characters or clones played by Tatiana Maslany, while our friend with the pink hair's hand went up right away. 3 of the clones. Well, Tatiana's her real name.
We got Casima so far.
Casima. Sarah and
Yeah!
Beth. She got it.
Let's go.
So that's one of the signed scripts coming to you? Yeah.
Do we, because we saw another hand, that actually there are 3 more names that could be mentioned. They're tougher, but can anybody who would have answered those 3? Yeah.
Yep. Sarah and Beth.
Sarah and Beth. No, you just did say the Russian's name. There's
Helena's Ukrainian.
well,
Yeah.
close enough
Close
to
enough.
Russian.
We just started a war.
Helena, yeah. And then
And
there's a
there-
Russian name.
We'll give you a,
The
no.
one who
We'll
got
give you a
killed.
hint. She's German.
Oh, she is.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like her part of her name is the name of a pet. Katya, yes? Yay!
Yeah, there you go.
We helped you out, but we love you. Another question. Okay, this is a good one actually. What does Felix call Sarah? So getting the clone straight in your head. What does Felix call Sarah's boyfriend? What's his what's
Or ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend now? Yeah. What's the nickname?
Right over there, polka dot dress.
Vic the Dick?
Vic the Dick is right!
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man, yeah, tonight's
Yeah.
episode, well,
I guess it's going to be good.
next question is, this is a good one, too. What does Felix use as his closet? Oh, with glasses. A phone booth is correct!
My. That was brilliant.
And Jordan, you're actually a Doctor Who fan, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Not as much this season because I've been living in. Why am I talking in an accent?
It's more fun.
Wow. And welcome to the wonderful world of acting where we all have a mental illness.
Speak for yourself, pal.
Not as much, thank you. Not as much this season. I will. Not as much this season because we've kind of been living in a bubble, shooting and being busy promoting, and I'm trying to get more work. I don't know if you know this, but acting is really hard.
Next question?
Yeah.
I think this is the obvious answer, but so first hand that goes up that I see, where are Sarah and Felix from? Okay, green shirt.
No, wait a second. We should clarify.
Whoa.
City, or are we doing city, or are we doing just region?
I was
or
thinking
country?
just region, but it means
City would be very
maybe
hard.
if she can get the city, you guys can give her a hug.
That would be amazing. Of course.
Okay.
I'd be throwing out
If you,
hugs for City.
absolutely.
Yeah, back there. Yep,
How specific do I want to be?
I guess we're just looking for. Is that then country?
the country.
Okay, the UK.
Yes.
Yes.
And I praise you for not saying England because the UK is technically the country.
Oh, my.
United Kingdom. Woo. Then you want to go for the city?
Go for the city.
Oh,
No,
very close.
close.
The accent gives it away, but only if you're an incredible accent fanatic would you get it.
Boston.
No, can we give them a hint? It
Let-
starts with a B.
Starts with a B. Not Birmingham. No. I'm not even sure where that is. Not Blackpool. No. Close, but
No.
not Bristol.
Oh, and then these.
Who said Brixton?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. The accent that we use in the show is I apparently have now just started doing for you right now. I don't know why.
Hey, you owe a hug.
Oh, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I believe you both owe
Do
a
a
hug.
hug.
Give me a
Yeah.
hug.
Hug it out.
Hug it out. I'm going to hold your mic. Sure. There we go.
Can you get up on the stage?
Oh, no, guys, shirtless. Sorry. I thought we were clear. Yeah.
Yay!
Believe it or not, Teddy, it's not tearaway. It takes a little time to get out of this thing.
It's tearaway.
Oh, whatever.
So we've got three. What are they? Are they sweaters? What are they? What, let's see them. Oh, these are these badass ones I saw Tatiana wearing. What? Do we have any left over for us at work? Oh, man.
Teddy, we can make that happen.
Can we really?
Yeah,
A sweater?
why not? Yeah.
Okay,
come
cool.
on.
Well, the first sweater to you guys goes to. Did you get little raffle tickets on the way in? Most of you did. Okay, so the number is 825-509.
Really? That's you.
We're gonna need to verify. No, just kidding. Oh, you never won anything? Oh, you just won this. That's
Hook her
awesome.
up. Hook her up.
Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
They're really good sweaters too.
You're making Jordan emotional again.
Do you want? Oh, do you guys want to do one? Why don't you do one?
Yeah, let me do one
Okay.
here.
There he goes.
And we
That's all.
say
Yeah, I know.
the last three numbers.
Sure. Oh, why don't we say it all six to make it suspenseful?
Okay. 825 526.
Yeah!
What are the chances?
There's like a fix. It's all. If somebody
You're
else
winning
wins-
everything.
Yeah. If somebody else in that area wins, we may have to have some
Okay.
sort of inquiry.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
825.
No, wait. Can you do it in Felix's voice, please?
Do you know I actually got a little, not to delay this out, I'm gonna draw this out for a while, but I got a funny message on Twitter. Someone said, "It really upsets me that you don't have an English accent. Please talk like that all the time. I like you better." And needless to say, I was very self-conscious of my accent later that night. Okay. 825. 549. Who's that?
Hey, all right.
Sir. Woo.
Brilliant.
So, guys, we got to wrap it up. Just a little bit of business we wanted to tell you. We are going to have the segment on the Calgary Expo. It's going to be on InnerSpace Tuesday. Is that right, AJ?
That is correct.
So
on Tuesday.
Tuesday at 4 and 9 out here in Calgary. And we'll give the guys the last word. But AJ and I just wanted to say thank you so much for your ongoing support of InnerSpace. It means the world to us, and we read every piece of we read every tweet, we read every Facebook post, we read every email. So thank you very much, and keep it coming.
And thanks for being so nice when we come out here to visit. It's such a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. And guys, to give you two the last words, the show is going strong. It's doing incredibly well on Space, getting great reviews. Anything you want to say to the fans?
Yeah. The fans mean everything to us, and please continue to watch because it just gets crazier and wilder and more fun, and really we appreciate your support so much, and thanks for coming out.
And you guys are the audience that we cater to. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's no spoon feeding on Orphan Black. Things move really fast, and it's quite complicated, and it's a testament to your intelligence.
You are all
to your
very smart
commitment
people.
To the genre and to the show that you are so invested, and thank you. Thank you
so
Come
much.
say hi at the autograph booth. Come say hi and get
Thanks, guys.
conversations.
Thank you
and
so
talk.
much.
Thank
Jordon
you.
and Dylan, everybody.
Give it up for them, guys.
Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for coming. See you at our booth at 6.